Hi, hello, welcome to Simply Chuma, and this is Harish here, and we are going to talk about RR versus SRH today, and we have done a lot of analysis for you. But before that, we'll just go check out what happened yesterday. There were two matches: CSK versus KKR and MI versus RCB. Before that, we are decided not to do live from now on. We have decided to uh, something recorded like this so that we can reach you a little faster and you can decide on your fantasy pick a little faster too. But we will be planning some live sessions every single day so that we can have interaction. We can talk about the match in hand. Okay. But before that, we'll just get started with today's match. Before that, we'll just talk about yesterday's match, which is the first is CSK versus KKR. It was a very close match. CSK was once again brilliant with the ball at first, and then KKR took over. Uh, um, Tripathi was brilliant. Venkatesh Iyer once more showed a lot of glimpses of brilliance. Yes, he was uh, part of a run out for the Shubman Gill, which was a little unfortunate, but it all happens in cricket. We just can't help it. But apart from that, Dinesh Karthik was very impressive. I think why I still don't understand why Morgan is coming so early in the lineup. They can actually bring in Russell or Dinesh Karthik a little earlier than they do. It's good thing that Rana also found some time in the middle as well. Um, Apart from that, CSK came in and once again, uh, Faf du Plessis was brilliant. So was Rutraj Gaikwad. They were brilliant. Moin Ali was brilliant as well. Raidu didn't get a chance to explore uh, his brilliance in this match. Raina was run out. Got out once again to Varun Chakravarti. But at the end, it was a little as usually this in this league we have found out that after the ball gets softened up, it is very hard to hit. So after 10 overs or 12 overs, it gets very hard for the batsman. Uh, but still, Jadeja did what he does best at the end. He scored most of the runs to bring extremely the score is extremely close, and then Shardul Thakur and Deepak Chahar finished off. Shardul Thakur. The thing is, CSK has a super batting lineup. Almost they Deepak Chahar can bat even at nine down, right? Eight down, which is a great thing. Um so it is a good victory in hand. So CSK moves to the top once again. Let's talk about the memes for CSK and versus KKR before we move to the next match. So when CSK plays a match, it is always high pressure match for CSK. Uh, so CSK fans all usually lose their temper, use their BP shoots up every single time, and they somehow manage to win most of the times. So that is a good thing. That is a good meme. Here, when Venkatesh Iyer, there's a Thor Ragnarok reference, and Venkatesh Iyer saying, "You can't defeat me." And Bumrah and Bolt, who got a thrashing from Iyer last match, says that I know, but he can. And out comes Shardul Thakur, Lord Shardul Thakur supremacy. Good meme, very funny. And then here comes uh, uh, Avengers Endgame reference. I am inevitable, says Kolkata Knight Riders, and then Jaddu says, I am Jaddu. Amazing how these meme creators think. And at the end, we have Bahubali reference, where every single other team who are in the points table, if KKR had won, their chances coming inside the coming inside top four will get a little difficult. So they are all thanking Jaddu for making this happen. So this is a very good reference. This is done mainly by person who knows cricket, so it's actually good. So this is it. There's the memes. If you have any other memes that you want me to check out, please share it with us. Our mail ID is simplychumma@gmail.com. Let's let's get started with the next match, which is MI versus RCB. MI bowled quite well after the initial phase where Kohli started hitting another half century. There was a great innings. Bharat actually played quite well. After that, Maxwell just took over. But majorly, Mumbai Indians brought it back at the end and restricted RCB to their total. Unfortunately, MI is still not finding form. Most of the players who were in form last year, like um, Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav, all those people have not been playing well and are not in their full form. That is affecting Mumbai Indians in a big way. Uh, yes, Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma tried their level best, but after their wicket, not even a single player got to double figures. That is extremely sad. But RCB bowled really well, and I loved the way Chahar bowled. Not Chahar, sorry, Chahal. Uh, he bowled really well. I loved his bowling, and it is one of those uh, uh, one of those bowling efforts that we are used to seeing from Chahal for almost 2 years back. So it was great seeing Chahal come to form once again. Hope he continues the same in the rest of the series. So this is a great win for RCB, and they got 2 points after a long drought of losses, long lineup of losses. They finally won. They got 2 points, and they move forward. That is a very good thing. We'll just check out the memes for RCB match. Preeti Sinta watching Maxwell's performance today. Yes, last year Maxwell didn't perform at all. It's because of Punjab Kings uh, selection problems. But Maxwell is performing really well now. All of a sudden, I'll just go to the next one. Glenn Maxwell batting. It's almost like every single time he's going to play like this, suddenly he just switches and plays completely ulta. Lot of reverse sweeps and all that. It was really good to see. And then we have, yeah, Mumbai Indians in this season is just being the selfless bet. They're just giving out 2 points to everyone. Just take it, take it. Amazing meme. I loved it. Uh, let's get on with today's match. SRH versus SRH versus K. SRH versus RR. Sorry. So SRH versus RR. There is not much of a injury concerns for both. Morris, I think, will be probably okay and will be coming back. I heard Evan Lewis is injured. Hopefully, he will get back as well. I'll just go to the recent form. In recent form, we have Sunrisers Hyderabad not winning even a single match for the past 5 matches in a row. In the last 2 matches in UAE, also they have lost, and they have lost very comprehensively. Uh, when you see Rajasthan Royals, they won against PBKS, but they lost in the last match against TC. So hopefully they'll come back to winning ways from this. Sunrise Hyderabad most probably is out of playoff contentions, but Rajasthan Royals still has chance. But this is a do or die match. They have to win this match for sure so that they can go up the ladder. I think it's a do or die match for Rajasthan Royals. Sunrise Hyderabad, I don't think there is much pressure, so they can actually play freely, and that is very scary sometimes. No, let's talk about head-to-head history by team. In 14 matches, Rajasthan Royals have played won 7 and Hyderabad 7. It is even Stevens. SRH has won 4 matches batting first, and RR has won 1. And when you're talking about batting second, RR won 6, SRH won third 3. It's basically batting second, RR prefers, and batting first is what SRH prefers. Head to head, in last 5 years, 4 times Sunrise Hyderabad has won, 3 times Rajasthan Royals have won. So it is a once again even Stevens. One more match we'll find out who leads or whether it is going to get equal. Let's talk about head-to-head history by players. The best average here against RR is from Williamson, who has 42. His strike rate is 124, which is the lowest. When you see the highest strike rate, 143 by Saha, he has the worst average. That has been a problem for SRH as well, 12.71. So who can hit is not hitting. Whoever can hit is hitting slow. That has been a problem for SRH for a long time. I think they need to get some heavy hitters in their team. They need to select proper players. RR batsman against SRH. Samson has an average of 41, which is quite good. And he has a strike rate of 127, which he can up at any time. David Miller, I don't think he'll be playing today. Chris Morris most probably will be coming inside. He has 24 average, coming at 4 down, 6 down, or something, 5 down, which is quite good. 158 strike rate is superb. Tevatia has 136 strike rate and a 52 average, which is also quite good. Let's talk about SRH bowlers against RR. Um, Bhuvi has 12 matches, 12 wickets, 31 average, quite high for Bhuvi. 8.11 economy, that's also quite high for Bhuvi's class, right? Rashid, as usual, economy is 6.32, quite brilliant, and so is the average 22.12. Holder is quite good as well, with an economy rate of 8.44. That is more than enough for him. I think he's just getting better and better in IPL, and he looks really good in last match. Hopefully, he can continue the same in this match as well. Sandeep Sharma in 7 matches has not taken many wickets as he usually does, especially against RR. Just in 7 matches, he has taken just 4 wickets, 52.5 average, and economy of 7.50. Uh, Rajasthan Royals bowlers against SRH batsman. Unadkat leads with 14 wickets in 10 matches, 22 average, brilliant average, 8.41 economy rate, which is quite high but fine. Morris has lesser than 8, which is good. 23.88. I think Morris will be a good selection in your team. Mustafizur is great. 3 matches, 7 wickets, 8.85 strike average, 5.31 economy. Unbelievable. Mustafizur has been a great asset for RR in this year. Tevatia, 4 matches, 2 wickets, 57.5 average, quite high. Economy is good, 7.67. Let's talk about the ground info in Dubai Cricket Stadium, where this match is going to happen. The last 3 years, 161 is the batting average, and batting first has won 43.18 percentage. Almost, it is slowly getting better and better because in last few matches, batting first have won, so the percentage is slowly growing for team batting first. Usually, the batting second is what everyone prefers. But in the last 5 matches, if you see in Dubai, last 4 matches have been won by team batting first. The wicket split, as usual in UAE, uh, Pacers get more wicket than spin, 67.35 percentage to 32.65 percentage. Best batsman from either side in this ground. Yashasvi Jaiswal in 1 match has taken 49, so his average is quite high, but you should not count that. Jason Roy has a good average, so if the SRH can think about bringing in Jason Roy instead of Warner, who's not performing quite well, who's not in good form. Kane Williamson has a good outing here as well. Mohammad Nabi is also a good choice for SRH to bring. They have a lot of good players in the bench, but they are not utilizing them properly. Liam Livingston has also scored 212 runs in this in Dubai with a 42.4 average. So Liam Livingston hopefully should come good to a match for after all, I mean after two matches of a non-performance. Best bowlers from either side in the ground: Rashid Khan 9 matches 12 wickets, Sandeep Sharma 9 matches 9 wickets, Natarajan is not going to play. This one is 4 matches 8 wickets. So it is almost even Stevens. Slowly it's growing the batting first. So this has, even though it's very important right now in Dubai, it is a different ball game altogether. The pitch is acting extremely different from what it was. So this doesn't hold that importance now. The last 5 matches for the two teams in this ground, SRH has won 2 times, lost three, and RR has won just one, which is the last match against PBKS from almost like a jaws of defeat. They won by 2 runs. I think they will definitely bring that confidence inside when they get inside this ground in this match. Let's get on with Stat Central. Warner against left arm pace in power play in all T20s since 2018. Warner has hit 163 runs, wickets 5 times, average is 32.6, strike rate of 105.16. Muthurizun Sakaria can trouble Warner early on. Uh, Decent average, but strike rate is 105.16, which is very low, especially in power play and especially when Warner is in contention, right? Let's talk about Manish Pandey in power play since 2019, 330 runs, 2 wickets, average is 165. Strike rate is 142.2 for Manish Pandey. Has been a beast in the power play in the last few years, but SRH are holding him back at number 4, which has not been his strength. Most probably, he'll come almost at the end of power play or after power play, which is not suitable for Manish Pandey. Let him come at one down, or maybe not open, but at least come at one down. That is his strength. Why are you not utilizing someone who has a strength in power play? I just can't imagine why. Right. Riyan Parag against right arm pace in IPL runs 154, 10 wickets, average is, 154 runs. He's been out 10 times, average is 15.4, and strike rate is 113. Parag has not been able to make a high score for a long time. He struggles against left arm pace a lot. SRH have 3. So it's better to bring in someone else inside the team contingent for who can hit the big runs. I don't know why they are still sticking with Parag. I know he's looking cute. I know he can dance. I know he has helped Rajasthan Royals in 1 or 2 matches. But if he is not in form, he is not in form. Understand that and move on. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar in IPL 2021 overs 26, wickets 4 times. Average is 57, strike rate is 8.76. As if their batting not firing wasn't enough, SRH have not been able to get the best version of Bhuvaneshwar Kumar available this year. This year he has not been his usual self. With World Cup coming, this actually looks a little grim. 26 overs, just 4 wickets, man. Hopefully, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar can pick himself up, and start bowling the balls in the right places and get more wickets. Let's talk about the matchups. Rashid Khan with Rajasthan Royals batsmen Samson, Evan Lewis, Livingston, Jaiswal. Just check out Livingston against Rashid Khan. 45 balls, 77 runs, dismissed just twice, and a strike rate of 171, which is exceptional. Um, Jaiswal has not batted that many balls against Rashid, but within just 6 balls, he has hit the 8 runs and he got out as well. Evan Lewis has played 36 balls, 43 runs. has not been very effective against him. The strike rate is quite low, but he has got out only once. Samson has also got out only once to Rashid Khan, but has not been able to hit him quite freely. He has a strike rate of just 88.13. Let's check out matchups for against Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Samson, 69 balls, 96 runs, twice dismissed, 139.13, which is, I think Samson has an advantage here. Lewis has not been very effective against Bhuvaneshwar Kumar at 47 balls, 51 runs, two-time dismissed, and 108.51. Rian Parak, 4 balls, 10 runs, not even once dismissed, and strike rate of 250. Um, 4 balls, we can't actually guess a good matchup, but still, Ryan Parag has actually hit him quite freely. That one of the big international players, Ryan Parag, has actually hit. So he has the capability, but he is not in form. You have to think about someone else. Mustafizur Rahman against Williamson, 32 balls, 34 runs, twice dismissed, 106 strike rate, um, which is quite brilliant for him. Fizz. Manish, 36 balls, 54 runs twice. Manish wins this hands down. 150 strike rate. Yes, he has been dismissed twice, but I think in 36 balls, it is actually in a match you might actually face 10 balls from a bowler. Let's say maximum 10 to 15 balls. So this is not a bad score, right? 150. If you are hitting by 150 strike rate and getting out every 18 balls, that's fine. Jadhav, 22 balls, 27 runs, not even once dismissed, 122.72. Jadhav is a great batsman. I I I really think that is a very effective batsman. He has not been in form. He has not been able to get that one big score. If he gets one big score, I think he will. Uh, maybe he should be pushed to uh, playing at number two or something. Ask him to be at the crease for a while and then he can express himself. There is a possibility. Last time also we told about that. Chris Morris against Williamson, Warner, Manish Pandey, and Kedar. 21 balls, 22 runs, twice dismissed. Advantage Chris Morris, Warner, 50 balls, 64 runs, twice dismissed, 128. Once again, it's almost even Stevens. 128 strike rate is not very high for Warner, but it's fine. Manish Pandey, 38 balls, 53 runs, 139 strike rate, not even dismissed once. Big advantage for Manish. Kedar Jadhav, 12 balls, 9 runs, once dismissed. Modest advantage. This is a probable playing 11 for the team. SRH, Abdul Samad, David Warner, Ken Williamson, Manish Pandey, Abhishek Sharma can come inside. Jason Holder, Kedar Jadhav, Vridhiman Saha, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, Rashid Khan, Sandeep Sharma. For RR, Evan Lewis, um, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Manan Vora, Rahul Tewatia, Chris Morris, Liam Livingston, Sanju Samson, Shivam Dubey, Sakaria, Tyagi, and Mustafizur. Change of plan for SRH. Warner is not informed. They can actually think of bringing in Jason Roy for him. For RR, they need some meat in the middle. Maybe trying Shivam Dubey for Priyam Garg would be a better idea. They can also try out Manan Vora for Abdul Samad. Let's talk about SC's Fantasy 11 prediction. We predict Rajasthan Royals to win this match as SRH still seems clueless with their perfect playing 11. This is my dream 11 pick. Vridhiman Saha, Kane Williamson, Evan Lewis, Liam Livingston, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Chris Morris, Jason Holder, Rahul Tewatia, Mustafizur Rahman, Rashid Khan, who will be the vice captain, and Sakaria will also be there. My captain is Liam Livingston. I think that Liam Livingston is due for a big score. This match might be it. So make informed decisions, and betting can be very addictive. So please play with caution. Thank you so much.